Good morning. Happy Tuesday, guys. What a beautiful, hot, humid day in South Louisiana. Here are some things I'm going to address, in my opinion, absolutely my opinion. What are some things that you need to consider if you are thinking about getting into real estate, thinking about becoming a licensed realtor? I am always looking for people who want to join my team. So if you fall into the category of the things that I'm about to talk about, and you feel like you could be these things, then give me a call or message me. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Number one, you absolutely must love people. You must love dealing with people. You must love helping people reach their goals. You must love just dealing with people and their issues and their problems, because normally people are trying to move, trying to sell, wanting to make a change because there's a problem that needs to be solved. They either are getting a divorce, someone has died, they need to relocate because their yard is too big or their house is too big, they need to relocate because of a school. There's so many different reasons that people decide to move. And so you are their biggest adversary. You're going to be their biggest cheerleader. You're going to be the person that can help them make maximum profit on whatever it is that they need to sell. And if you don't absolutely love people and love dealing with people, you surely could be a realtor. Anybody can be a realtor. There's plenty of realtors who are in it for the money, who are in it for the wrong reasons, who are in it for themselves. That's not the kind of person I'm looking for. So if you're wanting to be on my team, you must absolutely adore people and love working with people and lots of times in challenging situations. Dealing with divorcing couples who are trying to sell a home or land or whatever the case may be, it's not easy. It is absolutely challenging. So you have to be up for the challenge of helping people and remaining in those situations neutral, remaining just to ensure that you can help them reach their goals, whatever that goal may be, but not taking sides. And that's not always easy. It is absolutely not always easy. But it's absolutely your professional duty to put your own thoughts aside, your own opinions aside, and ultimately help them sell that house, because they both have that same goal. When they're divorcing, their main goal, the goal that they have together, is to make as much amount of money as possible on that house in the shortest amount of time. So that's the goal, and that's what you're there for. So number one, if you're thinking about being a realtor and you want to join me and you want to be on my team, you must adore people and adore working with people, and just generally overall believe that the majority of people are good. The majority of people are good and they have good intentions. And I absolutely wholeheartedly believe that every single day. And that's one reason why I love being a realtor. Number two, you must absolutely love solving problems, because getting a house or a land or whatever the case may be, getting it under contract or getting it listed, getting the documents in, that is easy. That's easy. Getting it all the way to the closing table, that's a whole different ballgame. And so along the way, from the time you either have it under contract to the time you have the listing and getting it sold, there are going to be problems upon problems upon problems upon problems. That's the nature of the job. And so they hire you, the clients hire you to deal with all those problems and deal with all those issues, because they don't want to deal with them, or they don't have the time to deal with them, or they don't like the drama, they don't like any of that stuff, and that's why they're hiring you. So you have to be a problem solver and know that there's always going to be a problem. There is no such thing as a real estate transaction that is absolutely perfect from the day it goes into contract to the day it closes at the closing table. I've never had one, ever. Some are easier, some are harder, but there's always an issue to deal with in every single situation. So do you love problem solving? And it's so crazy because I hear lots of real estate agents griping and complaining and just moaning and groaning about all the problems. And I want to say so badly, and I don't, because I also, number one, want to make sure that I stay in good graces with realtors. We all want to stay in good graces with one another because we're all going to see each other over and over and over again on one side of the table or the other table. So I always want to make sure that all the realtors that I come into contact with have a good, positive, professional experience with me. And so no matter what I'm really thinking, I'm never going to say, stop moaning and groaning and belly aching and whining, because if you didn't have problems to solve, it would only mean you didn't have any business. So if you're a realtor and you currently have no problems that you need to currently solve, you are not in business. You do not have any business, because I guarantee you it is only a problem after a problem after a problem to be solved. And so you take it with all the grace and the professional ability that you have, and you deal with it head on. And if you are good at or great at being proactive, then you could eliminate a whole lot of those problems or issues. So being proactive, being great at problem solving, accepting a challenge, right? Because lots of times they're very, very, very challenging. So do you like to problem solve? Do you like a challenge? And are you not a quitter? Because I guarantee you, there are going to be some days that are going to be hard. The thought of quitting never has crossed my mind. Not one single solitary moment has the thought of quitting ever crossed my mind. Now, the great thing about being self-contracted is there are plenty of clients, and I say plenty, that's not true. There's a very small majority of clients that once I close the deal, I never want to see their faces again. Luckily, that's a very small portion of the clients. I would say probably 99.5% of clients that I deal with, I absolutely love them, I adore them, and I cannot wait to do another deal with them. There's that small portion. The good thing about being self-contracted is the minute that deal is done, the minute they get paid, and the minute I get paid and my check clears, they're usually deleted from my phone, or they're blocked from my phone, or they're blocked on Facebook, or they're blocked in any way, because I don't want to ever see them again. That is the joy of being self-contracted. That doesn't happen very often, but it happens on occasion. The great thing about being on my team is I will teach you how to deal with people, how to teach people how to treat you. That is one thing I fully believe in, is that you teach people how to treat you. I have worked with quite a few people that other people have said to me, oh my God, that guy or that lady is such a bitch or such an asshole or such a this. And most of the time, that is not the perception that I get. That's not the way that they treat me. We teach people how to treat us. So if you lay down, people will walk on you. So just remember that. Okay, so we talked about 3 things to consider when you're thinking about being a realtor. Number 1, you must adore people, you must love people, and you must love solving problems. The third thing I would say, the most important thing, is that you have to be self-motivated, you have to be driven, you have to be in it to win it. You have to know that there's not going to be someone that is going to force you to get up and get to work and get busy. There's not going to be anyone. You're not going to have a boss, right? Because as a realtor, you are self-contracted. Now, you will have to have a broker sponsor you, but that broker is not your boss. You are self-employed, you are self-contracted, which means you can make as much business as you choose to make, or as little as you choose to make. You will determine your success. So, you get to decide, are you going to wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning? Or are you going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, right? You get to decide, or are you going to go out there and get the business? Or are you just going to sit around and hope that it comes to you, okay? So, you're self-contracted, you're self-employed, you have no boss, you have no one waking you up, you have no one that's going to say, get out there and get to work. It's not going to be me. If you are on my team, I will say to you, you are in charge of your own destiny. You get to decide what your business looks like. I will lead you, I will guide you, I will teach you every single trick in the book, and I will teach you every single thing that I did wrong, all the things that I did right, and all the ways that if you want to become a realtor, you could be the best realtor in your area, if you choose to be. So those are the 3 most important things in my opinion. Believe me, there are many, many, many other attributes that make an amazing realtor, but those are the top 3. Y'all have a great day. If you're thinking about becoming a realtor and you meet all of those qualifications, give me a call. I'd love to have a conversation with you. It is an amazing, amazing opportunity to help people in your community. That's the favorite part for me. Absolutely helping people in my community reach their goals, whatever their goal may be. Y'all have a great Tuesday. Try to stay cool. And remember this, if you are either aspiring realtor, if you're a future buyer, or if you're a future seller, there are no stupid questions. Ask the question. Ask the question. And if you find a realtor that doesn't know the answers and that doesn't have the time for you, I'd love to have a conversation with you. You can always text me, you can message me, you can call me, whatever the case may be. I would love to answer your questions. Y'all take care and have a great day.